Welcome back to another video. We've got an interesting one for you guys today. We're giving you guys an unboxing video from Malaysia with a shipment that shipped from Indonesia, and we're in the US, so we're going to do this one remotely. I asked my manager to photo and video the animals as he was doing the unpacking, and he did that last night. And so we're going to incorporate all that footage into this video. It's got me really excited because I saw some really cool things. I can't wait to get back over there and see this stuff on my own, and Apple and I will do our best to give you guys fresh video of all this stuff once we are there with our equipment. But for now, this is gonna do. Let's get it, you guys. Indonesia unboxing in Malaysia. So the first one up, you guys, are these Papuan forest dragons. Apple and I, we saw these firsthand in the jungle in Manokwari in Papua. We actually caught a few of these by hand. They are big, they are crazy looking, they're just incredible looking lizards. And when I showed some of the footage to my partner in Malaysia, he wanted to pull some together, put a group together in the facility, in his facility, in the air-conditioned side. And so we're rounding up some of these animals and we are getting those animals set up for him. I'm actually really excited because any project that he has going on, it also is sort of indirectly my project as well. So if we do get some breeding going on, or if he gets some breeding going on down the road, those animals are likely to be marketed through DMExotics, which is really cool. But I'm just really excited to see what kind of progress we can make with those animals. They will be set up in a very large enclosure, I am sure, like a lot of the other agamids there, and hopefully they do well. I'm going to try to get more animals and try to put together a nice big group of them for him, and we'll see where it goes. But these are absolutely amazing, and the animals that we got in this shipment are in super nice condition. So we will just continue working this project and we will update you guys along the way as to how it goes. Papuan forest dragons, these things are awesome. So the next one up, you guys, this is Boa Tana Jampana. This is a very rare boiga in the hobby. They come from just a small island of Jampea, and we already have a pretty good sized group, but we added more. So I think this is going to bring our total up to about, I think, 18 animals, I believe, and we have mixed sex ratio, so that is pretty good. They're settling in really well, the previous group, and then so now we've added more to it, and I will get some footage for you guys again when we're there in person. They're really interesting looking. They are patternless, they have no pattern, and they range in color. They can be very golden or kind of like have an olive wash to them. Some of them are a little bit darker, and I haven't spent a whole lot of time with the animals in person because obviously we're not there in the facility that often, but I'm again looking very forward to going back over there, checking the sex breakdown of the group that we just added, and then kind of check the animals out, see how they're doing, their body weight, feel for follicles and all that, and then hopefully we'll be able to get some pairings together, and maybe we'll have luck breeding these, but these are pretty cool. As you guys know, we're in a very unique position, and I was able to scoop up a lot of them. I probably pulled a lot of animals out of the global market just because I went a little bit hard with obtaining them. They are very far and few between. They don't come around very often, and when there were some around early this year, I decided to go kind of hard and grab as many as I could, and that's exactly what happened. So Boa Tana Jampana. We also got some pretty interesting aberrant Melanota. Normally I wouldn't be taking Melanota from Indonesia because we have access to so many in Malaysia, but these are aberrant, these are patternless or striped or whatever you want to call them. They're basically patternless on the top and they're striped on the ventral side, and they're pretty unique, they're pretty interesting. So we do get aberrants in Malaysia, but we wanted to incorporate some of these patternless ones into it and see if maybe we can recreate some striped animals or whatever the case may be. But always good to add more animals to the group, and so we have a pretty good group of aberrant Melanota now, especially now. We also got some babies, a couple of aberrants, a couple normals, and we'll see how it all goes. But those are now with us as well, added to the big project. So we also got some Gemicincta, the Sulawesi black mangrove snakes. These are all juveniles. They are Surprisingly, still holding on to a lot of the bright banding, at least for the sizes that I'm seeing in the video that was passed to me. Normally, these animals will just turn completely black. They will black out, they will murder out. There will be zero remnants of any pattern, at least the ones that my supplier has been sending out. But these animals are still retaining the beautiful colors. I don't know what I like better, if I like the baby and juvenile colors compared to the adult. I like both of them, but these animals look really good. They look in really, really good condition. And I don't think we're going to be holding on to those in the facility. So they will probably be on their way to the US in the very near future. But very interesting, really pretty animals. Don't see them colored up in this way at this size. So it'll be interesting to bring those animals over here and see how it all goes. So leucistic Cynodon, we added one more to the group. I think that brings our group to 5 total, I think. I'm not sure. This one was supposed to be a male. Hopefully it is a male. We can use males. We have mostly females and I think one male that's already over there. So just adding to the group. I really like these. These are the ones where you can see through them. They're kind of transparent. If they are up against like the sun or a light or something, you can see right through them all the way to the heart beating and the whole thing. So we have a pretty good group. And yeah, you know, like when I like something, I just get after it and they end up in our facility and they don't make it into the global market. I think a few did, but it doesn't matter to me. As long as I'm taken care of and my project is off to a good start, that is all that matters to me because I'm having fun with all this stuff. And more Venomous for this California boy. You guys, it's pretty exciting for me. I'm 53, I'm gonna be 54 in a couple weeks, and I am now finally able to work with Venomous because I left the country. And so we're adding a little bits and pieces of Venomous here. Nothing crazy, none of the stuff that will chase you out of the room like king cobras and mambas and that sort of thing. We're just sort of limiting ourselves to arboreal vipers. And this Tropidolaemus subannulatus, as when I saw these pictures of these animals, I knew I needed a pair of these. And so that's exactly what finally happened. We got a very nice pair of these. They're in the facility now. And the Tropidolaemus laticinctus, this little one is supposed to be a male. So hopefully it is. We'll double check it when we're actually over there. We have that big, beautiful female that you may have seen in a previous video. And so hopefully now we have a pair of those as well. We also have some Vietnamese animals, Venomous, and we have the Komodo blue pit vipers and some yellow morph animals and probably some other things that I'm forgetting, but it's pretty cool. I mean, yes, later in life I'm able to work with Venomous and I feel pretty good about the decision. It's very exciting for me because it's a whole new world that I've been prohibited from keeping my entire life. And so anyway, that is it. Got some more Venomous for the facility. So that's going to do it for this week's video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. DM Exotics, always trying to give you guys unique content that you're probably not going to see anywhere else, especially on this platform. Reminder, we're not doing these things for YouTube. We're doing these things because this is what we're doing and I'm sharing it with you. And I realize that it creates a lot of jealousy and a lot of hate in some people, but it also inspires a lot of people. When I was young, in my late teens, my early 20s, I never dreamed that reptiles would take me to the places that they've taken me. And I am just so passionate about all this stuff and I feel like I'm unstoppable. I have my hands in so many different countries and so many things going on. I just never dreamed that any of it would happen. And so when my days are finished, and I'm hoping that there's other people that will rise up to take my place, you're not just limited to everything in the country that you reside in. There are ways to do a lot of really, really big things if you work hard, if you're blessed and have the right people that come into your life. You treat people right, you develop bonds and friendships and that sort of thing, and you just never know what could happen. And so that's basically what's happening with me right now, and we're deep into it and we have a lot of things going on. So that is about it. Again, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys in the next one. Take care.